Hi everyone. I was trying to figure out how to watch the Real Madrid game, but the round, of course, started. So 50% last round overall. If it comes back pass to me, I think I'll just be three clubs. Mhm. Eagles 1, 2, 3. Common forum member, common forum poster, that is. Bob Tour already. We've seen him. And amateur, I don't know him actually. George from Granada. There's always a bit of an uncertainty when it comes to these flags. Do people choose them because they're from those particular exotic places, or do they just like the flags? Oh, that's very nice actually. 3 hearts. Well, I'm just gonna bid 4 hearts and let it go from there. I hope he has a 5 card, but he really should. There's an interesting conversation to be had whether or not this should be forcing. I don't think it should be forcing, but I will definitely bid 4 hearts. There you go. Probably it shouldn't be forcing because I only balanced and he has already passed over 2 spades. But it's often the case that the more forcing bids you have, the better. So would we have wanted to be in three in 2 spades doubled? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And how he should play this, I also don't know. So I'm just happy that I'm not the one who needs to play it. I guess he's gonna rough this spade and play the king of clubs. Oh yeah, it's hard to see us getting to 10 tricks because entries are very scarce, 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 scarce or scarce. Okay, so now Bob returns a club. Well, I don't know if this is because he knows eagles can rough this. Well, regardless, he should just play the king of clubs and discard the diamond. Oh, maybe not discard the diamond then. Uh-huh. Spade rough and another club or something. Or maybe just play on diamonds now. We're still miles away from 10 tricks. Yeah, diamonds seemed reasonable. Now we need a guess. I'm just sitting here and drinking beer, so I'm not really in a position to tell you which is more likely and which is less likely. Queen of clubs. He goes roughs in again. Uh-huh. I don't know what's going on. I don't think that was the right play, but again, I'm just sitting here. Oh, but this definitely seems to help, at least a little bit. Pretty sure Eagles was out of trumps. That's why he didn't play any. So Bob Tour has 3 hearts. He didn't rough anything yet. As far as I can tell, we're gonna take 3 more tricks for down 2. This club ruff and the 2 kings. Or this club ruff, or all 3 hearts. I don't see a better scenario for us. Which might be a good enough scenario, I don't know. The Jack of Hearts is still out, I think. Maybe what would have been an improvement is ducking the first trick, so actually letting the Ace of Spades win. Because in that case you're sure that the King of Spades will make a trick. Unless Eagles had 7 spades. I don't know. Okay, so Bob decides to discard on this, but it doesn't really make a difference. Well, he shouldn't rough in now. Oh, he does rough in. So actually, we're gonna make 9 tricks. It's just second hand low in action, actually. Down 1. That's awesome. Bob helped us a bit. So this is actually gonna be 66, right? 0, 33, 66, 100. Which is better than 50 from the high level advanced quantum mechanics with Gwyn series. 66 is better than 100. My 2 minor suits are actually identical, in case you missed that. This hand would be a huge problem hand for people who play better minor. Or it's called, I think it's in philosophy. I think this is called Descartes' ass, and in not a bad way. It's actually called Descartes' ass. It's just like the animal that looks like a horse a bit, right? If it's stuck between 2 stacks of hay, which are at identical distance and identical yeah, come on, identical distance and identical size, what is to which one will it be drawn? And Descartes, I think the point was this was a counter argument to Descartes, that the ass or the donkey would just die because it couldn't make up its mind, and this was against Descartes' idea. I don't know. I don't know anything about philosophy, but I know about this Descartes' ass. Wait, maybe I can show you. As far as I know, this is the absolute Descartes. No. Donkey. Descartes donkey. Determinism, no. I don't know. Paradox. Buridan's. Okay, yeah. So that's. Yeah. So there is something that I said, but why did I think it's Descartes? Buridan. Hard determinism. Does it have anything to do with Descartes? No, it doesn't. Well, that's too bad. At any rate, it's called Buridan's ass. And who is Jean Buridan? Oh yeah, Buridan's ass. So this predates Buridan. And has Aristotle's own heavens. I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say when I'm done, so just gonna have to bear with me. Gordon's principle, metastability. Okay, well, at any rate, normally people who say they play better minor actually just mean that they open one club with 3-3 and one diamond with 4-4, and I really have absolutely no clue why that has anything to do with better minor, since sometimes you'll open your better minor and sometimes your worse minor, so. I did play with a partner that we open. So one diamond promises 5 cards, or promises 2 out of the 3 top cards and 4. So that means ace king, ace queen, or king queen, 4th. That was just for lead directing purposes. I don't know. I think it's probably not the best agreement, but it was at least interesting. I'm guessing this king of clubs is still not high, because otherwise he would have roughed a spade and discarded something on the king of clubs. But apparently he managed to guess diamonds anyway, so we're gonna make. That's always good. 140 is always better than, you know, something worse than that. I don't know. It was high after all. 10 tricks. Okay. It was a question of Bob Tour not splitting. Yeah. Oh, so he's gone. So it was definitely not my fault. I don't know why he was looking at me. Who's my partner? And this looks like a hand for some kind of a crazy preempt. And Richard is filming, so I'm gonna try something. Yeah, so like Pop Tour had a kind of a weak. Okay, if that guy bids 4 hearts, I have a 4 spade bid. And Richard, I wonder what he's gonna say. If he bids 4 spades, that's gonna be awesome for me, obviously. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, everyone. It's really just Sunday night fever. I think that's the correct expression. I think that's a reasonable excuse, right? You don't want to sit there, look at me, pass out every hand, and wait for my turn, and so on. That's okay. So my partner doesn't want to correct to 5 diamonds. I guess this is what we're gonna play. I mean, no idea what's going on. Okay. So I'm not gonna make this, in case you're wondering. And this looks like a singleton as well, so I guess the best plan here is just to play on diamonds, and just let them play on trumps. You can probably take like 4 trump tricks and 2 clubs or something. 4 trump tricks, 2 clubs. That's down 3. By now, I think anybody who's watching will know my whole distribution. Okay, I can try to discard all these clubs, but it's not gonna help. I should rough. And they get one more trick. Stiff king. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow. I don't think I could have played it in like a constructive way. It is actually a good score for us because they are making 4 hearts, but it's still a little bit rude to bid like this. At least that's how I feel. I don't know. So it's really one of these hands that, like Polish people, would just open 2 spades without blinking, because for them 2 spades promises 5-5. For Dutch people, 2 spades only promises 5-4. So maybe even they would have a problem. Of course, you might open 1 diamond. That's always a possibility. Yeah. Over 1 spade, I have a double. Over 1 heart, I have a pass. Reluctantly. There's no way this is a 2 club overcall, right? Yeah. I managed to get out of this sticky situation unscathed. Okay, I avoided a little bit of a trap. Low spade lead. He didn't overcall 1 spade, although he probably doesn't have any points anymore. This is like 8 plus 11 is 19. Plus 19, let's say, is 38, which leaves my partner with a queen. He might have a king. King of clubs would be awesome, obviously, but that would be asking for a little bit too much. King of clubs. What about Queen of clubs, Queen of, yeah, I don't know. So if I had to guess, probably the Queen of spades, and Richard has ace king jack. Donald Trump normally doesn't deny yeah, let's just take it. And take time what? I don't even know. Like, this is why you shouldn't take these tricks, because you don't know what to lead. Maybe a spade will enable me to count out the hand a bit better. Probably ace king jack, right? Okay, so actually I will take 2 heart tricks. Richard denies 4 cards, so I can cash this safely. And I've seen my partner already. But the problem is I can't lead yeah, the king jack, obviously. Oh, the king. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, he just let his weakness or something. Did he just lead towards his weakness just to confuse us? It was definitely confusing, but was this really the best way of playing? Okay, well, this is always like when you're a little bit on autopilot. Yeah, he did lead his weakness, but oh yeah, so he just miscounted, I guess, or well, we'll find out, I guess. 16. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He was a bit. Yeah. Okay. Actually, a lot of people will be in 3-0 Trump, I think. Okay, this will be a top, but it was not exactly a deserved top, I think. Bubble with 1 spade and 5 diamonds. 6 hearts. Isn't that a bit too much? I guess it's okay. It's just with this 4-0, it's a little bit difficult to play against, but I think it should be making, right? Yeah. As long as you have this inkling that you can make it if you play it carefully. And you just like sit back and drink your beer and let your partner play it. But yeah, it should be making because this club will go on the 3rd spade, and eventually we'll just be able to rough everything. So this is what they call in the hard sciences, they call this hand waving analysis. Oh well. Well. So Buridan's ass is one thing we've learned today. And yeah. I don't think you want to see live scores. Sergio Ramos scored for Real Madrid in Las Palmas, which is an island in it's a Canary Islands, long way away from Spain, but part of the Spanish league anyway. Never been there. Close to Africa, in fact. Did the round begin yet? No. I can show you what I'm looking at. This is Las Palmas. This is where I am. The risk of breaching my own privacy, or privacy, as the British would say. I'm slowly running out of things to say, but I kind of feel like now I'm started talking so much that I should just talk through this break. Feel free to use your fast forward button. 3-0 Trump down 4. It was definitely a fun one. What should you lead from this hand? I think it's fine to lead a spade. Nothing much wrong with that. He had how many tricks? 4? Plus 3, 7, 8. He had 8 tricks. He had 8 tricks. And he just played this club, which was, I don't know. He had a way of playing down 1, and then I foolishly returned a spade. It was still just down 1. We just take. How is this down 1? What's going on? You can take 5 club tricks. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, 5 club tricks, and that's it. Yeah, he played the club himself. That's why he's just. And now he still has a down 1 available. But he elected to go for down 4. And I'm not quite sure why. Down 3? Again, after a while he just had enough of it, obviously. That was just all weird. So he discarded the heart as well to go down 4. And there's still 2 more tables in play. What else was there? This was from last round, because I bid 3 hearts over 2 spades. I think it's okay. I don't know. It's still funny to have these identical suits. And of course not so special if you have 4. But also not so super common, I think. I don't know. Maybe I could put on some music. Oh wait, the point is, if I put on some music, then I will have some copyright issues actually, so I'm not gonna put it on. I could put on some music that's not copyrighted. What's that? Ode of Joy? It's not gonna be copyrighted, will we? Ode to Joy. Ode an die Freude. Of course, it's not the original one. Oh boy. I just really don't feel like going on a break. Who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know. What's taking you so long, people? It's not so hard. Just take your tricks and get on with it. Music, yeah, but what's the... What kind of music can I put on that's not copyrighted? It should be something... Wait, no... Not copyrighted music. There's a video called Best Non-Copyrighted Music. Okay, I hope this is actually just the music. I hope there's not some guy explaining. Oh yeah. Oh, actually. Yeah. This will be great for the breaks, but for the moment it was 1 diamond double. We have two. I have to. I got 2 tops, so actually I have 70%. So this will not go. Second half will not go to this well, but it's still nice to have at least one half of one of these indies that goes well. Well, actually, it was more this 1/4 from board 6 to board 10, and I'm playing with Grzeszycki or George, and now it's like starting to go into the shady category if I'm asking 2 seconds before we start playing what the carding is, but I mean, you know, it's still an indie. Soft run. Frank Douglas from the US. I first thought it was Fortran, but it's not. For people who don't know what Fortran is, it's just like some old programming language that scientists still use. Not too much, but enough of them do that still there's a lot of people you will find who will tell you that it's all useless, it's all a dinosaur and so on. So I don't think it really matters what you code in. As long as you code, you need to rough in and I guess play a spade. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess just George has the king and didn't want to cash it. Okay, he wants me to continue. Well, not much I can continue with. I don't have a heart. I mean, he knows I don't have a heart. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Dummy is high, other than the trumps, so maybe there's George has a stiff something in trumps, and I think that's the case. Maybe I should have roughed with the ace. Yeah. It's completely pointless. So this was a hard worked down one. And this is a 14 that I will open one no trump on, given a chance. Oh, 2 diamonds, that's funny. But I don't have enough to go on. I don't have any guarantee of setting up diamonds with one loser, especially with only 2 diamonds. They can just duck whatever they have to duck, and then I will be in deep, deep, deep trouble. Softron is thinking of acting, and I'm not really thinking of acting, so we'll just give this to Grishitsky. 2 spades, that's kind of interesting. This puts me in a bit of a spot. I don't know, like the classic theory would tell you like, if one of them makes, you should bid 3 diamonds. Yeah, I guess he should be able to make 3 diamonds somehow. I do have a nice hand. I'm not sure actually. Usually these low-level competitive decisions I do kind of automatically, but this time it was like it's really obviously like my last decision, so I can take a little bit of time. So unfortunately they don't have a spade fit. In fact, probably this was a 6-1. Oh, it's 3-0 trump. It's not great, right? I think maybe ace of spades and then ace of diamonds. That could be something, but yeah, I think he's just gonna play the queen. I don't think you're supposed to take the double finesse here. Even though double finesse is not as stupid as it sounds, I think, because if it loses to the jack, soft round can't give the trick to eagles very easily. Okay, so actually we're gonna lose 2 clubs, 2 clubs, a spade, and a diamond. So we're gonna make it. 2 spades, I don't know how much it would have gone down by, so would have won. Yeah, it would have been awful for them, right? Would have taken these 2 aces in the rounded suits. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah. 2 aces in the rounded suits, probably 3 spades. Or maybe just 2. 3 spades. 2 diamonds. Oh Jesus, yeah, we would have taken a lot of tricks. Mm. I'm just generally prone to just bid one more. They are somehow gonna make 5 tricks. Oh yeah, that club goes on the heart. Yeah, okay, I'm going crazy. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Okay, so this, I don't know. 2 spades. Was in a 5-2 fit. Is this a good one for us? Oh, apparently it's a top. Oh. Billy O'Reilly is helping me. I don't know. Can't explain this. I want to try this track. I hope you don't mind. I mean, you're obviously anything new coming in? This board, I don't know. 3-0 trump down 1, that's good. Double ace, so don't know him or her. Ed from America. I don't know. And it keeps around. Matmat is here. My Polish nemesis or something. He's living in America, somewhere in California. I think he's living in San Francisco. Yeah, let's look around a bit. Looking at the football scores a bit. And there you go. I don't know. The problem is I'm playing a little bit too fast, and not because oh, yeah, look at this. Next round is here. Okay, let's look at the results. Oh, exactly. Jesus Marian Joseph, 5 tops in a row. %, so that's Doru from Romania. And I won't open this. I will just, although I'd like to, but I kind of feel like with a pickup partner, it's a bit dangerous to open very weak hands. This is my general feeling. You can have more disagreements. Whew. Okay, I really dodged the bullet here. But when you open a weak hand and your partner doesn't expect it, you can really get into a lot of trouble. And when you don't open a hand that your partner would have expected you to open, you can still get in trouble. For example, in defense, even leaving aside the fact that sometimes you're gonna miss a game, but that's I would say not so common. The most common problems are in defense, when your partner is trying to place you with a hand, and you keep showing up with aces and kings, and he's like, "What's going on?" Now Declare obviously has the rest of the tricks, so I will just fall asleep and everything. Okay, I could double this. Why not? It should show diamonds. And I might as well try to help my partner, because he will often be on lead. I hope he didn't take this as some kind of takeout, but that would be a very absurd way of interpreting it. 5 tops in a row. Well, that will definitely not last forever. But yeah, it still looks nice. So I might just put this as my Facebook profile picture: 100, 100, 100, 100. So after this, I will be able to say, like, this obviously means that it was all the robot's fault. It's not my fault. And Mr. Doru is thinking, but he's probably just out to get another beer, which is obviously allowed. There is no rule against being a BBO while drinking. Okay, I don't know. I made a little alt tab, but you can't see that. Oh shit! Sorry. Dozed off for a second. 4 hearts. Okay, so actually, with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to take 2 diamond tricks, a diamond ruff, and then a heart trick. I hope Toro is not thinking of bidding 5 diamonds, because that's not gonna make. And furthermore, it's not gonna make anyone happy. I'm happy no matter what, so I can take 2 zeros and I will be still like 60 something, so I can't be touched at the moment. So let's see if Doro finds the killing diamond lead. Why was it 3 diamonds top? Oh, everybody was in 3 no trump. That's too much, no? Oh, like East would open 1 no trump. I would have opened 1 no trump too, and then West just puts him or her in 3. Why is that so bad, actually? I don't know. A club lead, so that's kind of not exactly what I was looking for. But okay, I can over-off dummy, so that's nice. Are you leading your partner suit so bad? Maybe he can ruff into space, but I mean, it could be that he just has so many diamonds that he doesn't want to lead it. Like, let's say 4 or 5 diamonds, and he just thinks that it's completely hopeless. Most likely situation is Diana has ace queen doubleton. Sorry, ace doubleton and spades. But if she plays it like this, I would say that she probably has the stiff ace in spades, and now is attempting to get to dummy with a club ruff, which she won't really manage. So now I will. I'm sorry, partner, but I will lead my suit. I don't know what you're up to, but I really did have a diamond suit. It wasn't a joke. All I need to do is cash these 2 diamonds. Okay, so why didn't you lead it? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. Okay, so you had queen third, but that's really not a good reason not to lead it. And we will beat this. Ace of hearts. And I don't really know how many hearts she has. She can't have too many. Though if he's gonna discard, that means she has 8. No, she doesn't have 8. Oh, that would be a little bit weird. He follows. Will he follow suit? Okay, so that means she probably has 6. If she has 5, then this is gonna be a problem, but... Okay, 6... 6, 1... Okay, there's not much to count. I'm really that awful that I can't trust my leads at all. So he just led the club giving away a trick, right? It would have been down to... Oh. Interestingly, Gib doesn't think so. Well, oh well. We'll find out soon enough. This is a little bit better than an average. I think this is 60%. How much is that? 400 divided by 3, no? No, 200 divided by 3, so that's 66. So that's okay. Better than my usual BBF performance. It will stop, so this looks like Federer's semi-final streak. Even though he had, I think, 22, and he had like 36 or 34 quarterfinals, and then he lost that too. So I can now ask for this quarterfinal. So like boards above 50 in a row, and at the moment I have 8. So this 7 plus the new guy. Somebody managed to get to 5 diamonds double. 1 heart, pass, 2 diamonds. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Okay, the double I don't really agree with. And then Krzyzewski bid 5 diamonds, which I also don't really agree with, but okay. Oh well, let's just go back to our sheep. And I think Teteutu has a bit of a connection issue because not much he can think about. So maybe he is one of the reasons why this tournament seems to be a little bit slow. But okay, that's... we're gonna see what's going on. Around 7 out of 10 and 75%, so that's certainly unusual. There's this movie somewhere where it says it's not against the rules, but it is highly irregular. What is that movie called? Okay, dummy is 4-3-3 and a relatively weak hand. Although, well, it is technically a maximum, but it does look very bad. The queen of clubs will be useless because I have the ace jack. Okay, my partner probably underled the queen. Otherwise, he wouldn't really lead the 2 even without discussion, I think. Or at least without discussion, that's the point. It's gonna be this power 4 hearts. Unfortunately, we don't really have too much surprise here in terms of bad breaks or anything. And it is a bit tough to figure out how strong Diana is and what kind of distribution she has. So, like, you don't really know that. She probably has the King Doubleton of Spades. Otherwise, you would have played low on or something. So King Doubleton of Spades, and then I don't know about the diamonds. If my partner has Queen third, then that means that Diana had King third. Unfortunately, we didn't really manage to. Okay, King Queen third. She has. Jack of Hearts. This would be some kind of finesse, but what kind? Against the king usually. Yeah. Is he gonna play another diamond? I don't get this. Now this is the time that we need to take our tricks. So if he has the king of clubs, maybe it's a good idea to play a low club. But it is, of course, he doesn't know that I have the ace. Diana has shown. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that she has ace queen of hearts. King of spades, that's 9. King queen of diamonds is 14. So probably she also has the king of clubs. And Teteutu just goes ahead and plays the diamond, which might be a good defense here, because now she has to play the last diamond if she wants a discard. She doesn't. So she had only 4 clubs, sorry, 4 diamonds, 3 diamonds, and probably 2 spades. So that means that she has 3 clubs. And I don't think she has any distribution, so that would be... Ah, that's actually an entry. So she had... Oh, it's kind of cool. So now a club will go on this diamond. That means that I need to take the ace. So Teteutu just didn't want to play a club at all.